poppin' people? My name is Duckhead, and today I'd like to discuss why survivors get tunneled in Dead by Daylight. Now, a little disclaimer from me: don't sit here and fucking hop in my goddamn comment section. I already fucking hear you doing it. I already know some of y'all doing it. You gonna hop in the comment section and say, "Oh, Duckhead, you're a killer, man. That's why you're saying this." No, I'm not a fucking killer, man. All right. If you don't believe me, go check out my iridescent showcase where I showcase myself getting the iridescent rank 1 with Survivor and Killer and playing at those ranks. So, like, I'm not a fucking killer, man. And if you say, "Oh, you only upload Killer on this channel," that's because it isn't as long to edit those fucking videos, and I hate editing goddamn videos. All right. That's why I usually only upload Killer. But that's my little disclaimer about me. I play both sides pretty equally, even if I don't upload Survivor. So let me go into the reasons that killers tunnel survivors. So let's get number one out of the way. Number one is because some killers just like to fucking tunnel. They just like to find one person and they focus down them. They tunnel them to get them the fuck out of the game. Some killers like to play like that. And that's their right to play like that. If they want to play like that, they bought the game, they paid $20, whatever the fuck, for Dead by Daylight. They can play like that if they want to. So, like, if you don't like it, you gotta have to get over it, because that's gonna happen regardless. They can play the game however they want to. So that, I get it out of the way right now. Some killers just like to fucking tunnel one person out of the game one by one. Some killers like to do that. Now, let's get into the other reasons. Now, you have the killers that just tunnel you regardless, but some of you survivors bring it on yourselves being tunneled. And let me explain to you what I mean. If you get unhooked and you jump in front of the person who unhooked you, like you're trying to take a fucking endurance stack for them, a killer will fucking beat your ass again, and he'll throw you right back on the hook. Let me explain why. Let me explain the psychology of what killers think. As a killer, when you get unhooked, I don't really want to go after you, because I don't know if you have decisive strike. I know if you have off the record, but I don't know if you have decisive strike. You may waste my time, and I may get a 3-second stun. You may get away from me. So I don't really want to waste my time. So I'm going to go for the person that unhooks you, because I know they don't have anything that's going to protect them from getting back on the hook. If you are, let's say you're in an open area and the survivor unhooks you and they're healthy. As a killer, I know that I have to hit you both 2 times. I'd rather hit the person that I know doesn't have decisive strike 2 times, because I can put them right back on the hook. But if you jump in front of me, immediately I will hit you and make you lose your endurance. And then I will come right back after you again, and I'll smack you down, and I'll put your ass right back on the hook. Because I can't fucking play these games with you, dude. I can't. If I know you have off the record, which I can tell you have off the record by listening to your grunts of pain, if I know you have that shit, I will hit you immediately, and you're going right back on the hook. If I don't hear any grunts of pain from you, then I will wait out your endurance timer, and then I'll hit you and you'll go right back on the hook. So that's one reason you will get tunneled. If you try and take endurance stacks against endurance hits against good killers who know what they're doing, they will fucking hit you immediately. They will hit you immediately if you're in the area with like some pallets, and if you're not in the area with some pallets and you don't have off the record, they will wait out your fucking endurance, your borrowed time. So that's one reason you'll get tunneled by killers. Here's another reason. If you get unhooked and you jump on the generator right in front of my fucking face, I will beat your ass. Alright? And I know that's not your fault, but I have to take what you give me. Like, if you give me a free down and you're in front of me, you give me a free down, I know you just been unhooked, and you jump on the generator while being injured, I know that you don't have anything. You don't have the endurance status. You don't have off the record. You don't have decisive anymore. So I'm gonna tell you get that fucking free down, because that's what you're giving me. All right. If you get unhooked and I down your unhooker, and you start trying to sabo the fucking hook or something crazy like that, I'm gonna tunnel your dumbass. I'm sorry. That's just the way it has to happen. Also, as a killer, me personally, I can't speak for other killers, but me personally, I go away from the hook. Typically, I go away from the hook when I hook somebody, because I want to spread out my pressure. Like, a big highlight of my build is Say the Best for Last, Sloppy Butcher. So that's a build that has you generate pressure by beating the ass of other survivors, not just one. So I'm gonna go away from the hook, and I'm gonna try and find somebody to initiate a chase. If I cannot find anybody, I'm going to come back to the hook, because I know there are going to be 2 survivors there. If you get unhooked and I made my way back to the hook and I only see you and I don't see the person who hooked you, I'm sorry, but you have to get fucking tunnel. Because what do you want me to do? You want me to just let you go and try to find the person who hooked you? I can take 40, 50 seconds to do some shit like that. And I lost like fucking 3 gens. You know, just trying to find the person that unhooked you. I have to take what you give me. A large part of it is the killer has to take what you give them. If you give them a weakness, they will exploit it. All right, just like survivors do to killers. If a killer shows a weakness like not breaking pallets or something or not kicking gens enough, survivors will exploit that weakness, just like killers will exploit your weaknesses. Another reason of why survivors may get tunneled, if it's in game, and this kind of goes into face camping too. If it's in game, and I know there's no more decisive, I know there's no more off the record, and you get unhooked, you're gonna get tunneled because I need you back on that damn hook because all my objectives are gone. I'm just gonna focus on you now. My objectives are over. You're my only objective. Beating your ass is my only objective. I don't have any gens to defend. It's kind of foolish to defend doors because there are 2 of them, and it's just really hard to defend doors. So that's another reason you may get tunneled, because it's in game. So there's not really anything else for the killer to do. Now, let me transition to another part of tunneling. Face camping kind of goes into tunneling just a little bit. It's kind of like a subsect of tunneling. But let's go into face camping. Why might survivors get face camped? Some killers will just face camp you. They'll just sit near the hook. They'll just face camp you. And usually these killers aren't very good, because a good killer, they understand that if you face camp one survivor and you're going up against good survivors, they'll just ignore the person on the hook and they'll get the gens done. It may be a 3v1. That's great. But you're down to 1 gen, a 3v1 against a killer with 1 gen left. That's very winnable. So the killer's probably knew if he's face camping like that. That's one reason the survivors may get face camped. But another reason the survivor may get face camped, and I kind of say this as proxy camping, because this isn't necessarily face camping. If like I hook you and you're near an objective that's about to be completed, like if you're near a generator, like you're near a 3 gen or whatever, and you're near a generator that's being done, I'm gonna kind of sit there, because why would I go away? I'm just gonna go away and let these people unhook you? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just basically throwing the game. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit right there because I know at least 2 of my objectives are right there. The generator I have to defend, and you, whose ass I have to beat. Also, another reason a killer may face camp you is if it's in game. And I see survivors complain about this shit all the fucking time. They complain about this shit all the time. If it's in game, you're probably gonna get face camped by a fucking killer, because all the objectives are done. You're my only objective left. Like, you're the only slowdown I have left. At the end of my games, if like I'm getting my ass beat and there are 4 people left and I get someone on the hook, I'm gonna keep them on the hook and I'm gonna sit right there in their face, because it kind of draws the survivors in. I can snowball off of that. I may be able to get 2 kills, maybe 3 kills. I may be able to 4K. I've done that before. Well, I've had 4 survivors left at the end of my games, and I face kept 1 survivor, and I end up getting a 4K. But that's the only play there. Like, I don't understand how survivors complain about that, because that's the only thing the killer can do at that point. If all the gens are done, there's no point in leaving you if you're on the hook. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking nice and just leave you. All right. So those are the reasons you may get face camped and tunneled. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss why killers face camp and tunnel survivors. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Why do you think killers face camp? Why do you think killers tunnel? Let me know in the comment section. And if you fucking say, hey, killer man, oh, I swear to God, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, bro. Anyway, I'll see y'all niggas. I've been a little bit more active here on YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna try to keep that up. I'm gonna try to upload a video at least every 2 days, if not every day. And I'm gonna try to stream on Twitch Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe some days this week. Anyway, I'll see y'all niggas later. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if I beat your ass. No cap. I'll see y'all niggas later. Bye! Gone.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my